Hey guys, what's up? This is Matt with Conservative Trades coming at you with the first official episode of the Paper Trade Diaries. Um, and, I actually already took a trade today, and I did record during that time, but the video ended up being way too long. And for me to go back and do all the editing and whatnot, I'm really just trying to keep this stuff short. I don't want to spend too much time doing this. And I figured, I saw another opportunity to take a quick trade over here, and I thought, I could at least review the last one that I took. I mean, the only bad thing about it is you can't actually see it, but I can tell you what I did. And you guys have seen enough transparency from me in the past to know that I'm not going to sit here and make this stuff up. But anyway, yeah, just figured it would be quicker to just make a quick video and take another quick trade here, real quick, like. And this trade on Workhorse seems very interesting to me, and here's why. Okay, so Workhorse, the headline: these EV stocks rally as President Biden to electrify federal fleets. Okay, so Workhorse, other electric vehicle shares rise on Biden EV plan. So, we knew it was coming. Obviously, everybody right now is looking to start investing in, more of this, technology and clean clean energy and all that stuff. I can guarantee you, like, well, I can't guarantee anything, but I would almost be willing to bet everything I've got on the fact that all these electric vehicle companies, all this electric clean energy power, everything, and even pot stocks. I think when as the legalization of marijuana really starts approaching us at a rapid rate during this administration, I can almost guarantee like a lot of these pot stocks are going to start soaring. So we just know that there are going to be industries that you can really capitalize on. Obviously, pending that there's no huge just collective market crash altogether, right? So anyway, I come in here and I look at Workhorse and I see that it's 112 million share float, and it's got a almost 31% short float interest. So this is very interesting to me. This is very, very interesting to me because there's a lot of people here that are potentially going to get squeezed out. And I think that with, you combine a little bit of excitement on all this stuff with, such a heavy short float interest. I think it's going to make for a really nice buy up on Workhorse. And you see, we're hitting all-time highs today. Okay, we broke out, hitting all-time highs. It looks like it could be coming back down to test, this level here. It's bouncing off of this level here, maybe this level here. So this is one of those situations where I think, this is going to be a good place to go long. So I'm actually going to go ahead and go long right here at, we'll say 30.72. That's where it looks like the bid is right now, 30.71. We'll just say I took 500 shares at 30.72. So I'm going to type that in, 500 at 30.72. And I would even be willing to go in again. Let's see this daily level right here. Let's look at this daily level right down here at 30. So maybe even a little crack through 30. If it cracked down to like 29.72, I'd probably load up another 500 shares, which would bring my average to 30.22, right? So, but I went ahead and took position here. You can see 500 shares at 30.72. And this is kind of one of those trades that I personally would just end up holding all day long. So, unfortunately, I can't sit here and let this my OBS software run that whole entire time. I don't want to let it do that. But you see where I took position. So I'll come back later in the day and I'll just take another shot at this, and yeah, we'll see how much that I actually made on this. But yeah, just go ahead and know I'm calling it right now. If it breaks down through here, I will take another 500 shares. I'll even put it in a little marker here to show you. If it comes down here, and I'll even make that green. We're going to make it green so that you'll know that this is a buy signal, right? Other than that, I'm just going to let it go today. I'm going to let the 500 shares go, and I'll see, if we can get up to, I would like to see it get close to 40. I think I really do. Like I said, I mean, it's one thing, if this was just, something that looked like was just going to be a gradual buy up throughout the next several weeks. But I think today with this short float interest, I think we do have the potential of it squeezing, all the way up close to 40, maybe even into the 40s. I mean, who knows? We'll see, right? But reasonably, I would only sit on this 500 shares for, maybe a $5 to $7 move. Maybe like if it neared, I don't know, if it got near to 37-ish, I'm definitely going to take profit. So again, when it comes to paper trading, you want to, first of all, you want to be realistic. You got 500 shares. We're day trading here. I'm not swing trading, right? So, even if I get a $4 to $5 move, I'll probably start taking shares off. I mean, I realistically want to start capitalizing on that. So anyway, I'll do that as the day moves on, and I'll try to come in here and record, and anyway. Okay, what's up, everybody? Just checking in with you real quick, because we are kind of in one of those places where I'm thinking to myself, if this starts to come down past this 20 EMA, I'll want to rethink my strategy and very possibly get out, just because we've continued to increase momentum to the upside. This is continuing to trend to the upside, and we just had a pretty solid sell-off. It's the first time today that we actually broke below the 9 EMA. And so even though I still think that in within the weeks to come, this is probably going to continue to increase in price. Again, we're day traders, and so we have to oftentimes think about the shorter term and what's happening there. And I told you guys, I've told you many times on this channel before, that we have to also think about how sometimes the story changes. As day traders, we make the best possible assessment that we can with the technical indicators that we have, and with the price action as it moves along. And so right now, it's actually looking like, I'm thinking to myself, if this starts breaking down, I'm probably just going to want to get out. So instead of buying more shares down here at 29, I feel like today, because here's the thing, let me again just make this clear. I do think this is ultimately going to continue to move forward, but I'm not swing trading this. Okay, I'm day trading this. And so I think that if this does break down, I don't know if there's going to be enough time to, and I'm not going to sit on this trade overnight, but I don't know if there's going to be enough time to see this, have a good move today. So probably what I would do is end up just taking this if it breaks back below this line right here, 3105, we'll say 3107 actually. So anyway, that's the new plan. Again, I took 500 shares at 30.72. You can see, and I'm going to just go ahead and get out of this if this breaks down below 3107. So if it continues to go, then great, but this will be my stop. This will be my stop now. So anyway, I'll keep you posted, and I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys. So here you can see I actually, during a call that I was on, it ended up coming down here, and you can see tapped right there before it broke through, but it tapped right there and took me out. So 500 shares, let's see, at 30.72. So that took me out at 37.07, or excuse me, 31.07. So 31.07 minus 30.72 equals 35 cents times 500 shares equals 175. So I'm up 175 on the day. And I'll tell you what, it does kind of bite. It went all the way up here. I could have made almost $1,000 on that move if I had just taken it there. But part of this new strategy that I'm testing is just staying committed to the trades, staying committed to them in the long haul. I do definitely feel like Workhorse is going to continue to move up. It's something that I've been saying all throughout this video. And I think even if it comes back down, I mean, I can, again, if we go back to the daily charts, I think that it can, kind of hit this level here around 30, around 29. I mean, it could even go all the way down to maybe these levels here, down to 28.43, but I think even with a pullback all the way to 28, I think in the weeks to come we're going to see some upwards momentum here. So today, again, my hope was to be able to get in and that we would get that strong push, especially with that short float interest. But we just didn't get it. It came up, and right now it looks like it's kind of double topping, but I think it's going to continue. I really do. I feel strongly that it's going to continue. If it does lose the 9 EMA again here on the 5-minute, actually, let's look at the longer time frames before I even say anything. So the 15-minute, yeah, that would probably be the same if losing the 9. Let's see, 31, 32, the 20. Sorry, not the 20. So if it lost the 20 on the 5 and then lost the 9 on the 15, I think we could see a pullback all the way down to that 29 area. But right now, that's kind of what I'm feeling is going to happen with this. But for me as a day trader, I was really hoping to get that push. We didn't get it. But this is kind of the new strategy I'm working on. I'm working on taking longs and trying to hold out for them. And again, if it had continued to come down here into the post market hours, again, I don't want to hold it overnight. I don't want to hold it overnight, even though I believe it'll continue going up. I didn't want to do that. So this was the best case scenario for me. So up 175 on the day, and we'll see what happens tomorrow or the next day. I don't know if I'm going to be doing these every single day. I really don't know that. Anyway, we'll just take it as it comes. We'll see how it goes. All right, guys, take care.